Hey. Welcome back to my house. My new house that I just moved into. I'm still so excited. It's been like 3.5 weeks, but the excitement's not gone. It's still in there. I have things that I want to do today. I've been holding off doing most things besides like I put this up. That wasn't there last time we spoke. Today, I want to put that mirror that I showed you last time right here. And I also want to put a picture above the fireplace. And I kind of want to like show you some stuff that I thought about doing since the last time we talked. And also, there are baby flying squirrels coming into my house. I just heard something fall down the chimney, so there might be a baby flying squirrel at some point. Found 2 in my laundry room a couple weeks ago, if even. They were real cute. I'll show you some pictures if I have some, but yeah. It's so dark in here. I didn't realize until we moved in that this is a north-facing house, so like most of the windows face north, which is the worst way that the windows could face, but I didn't think anything of it whenever we moved in here. And now the lighting sucks and it's like blue all the time, but on the bright side it looks great when the lamps are on. So I probably shouldn't even be turning these on because I'm gonna have to move this table. Here she is. She's been resting safely in the office. There's got to be a better way. Every time I use this thing I get pissed off because why haven't we found a better way to make these yet where they don't get all flimsy? So it needs to go like here, right here, right here. There. Remember that. Surely there's not a stud right there. Oh, this one pretty close. My God, this thing's held up by string. Somebody just replaced the thing with like rope. I'm just gonna follow my intuition. My intuition says there. That is really hard. I wonder if it's not wood. What's in there? Hey, let go. Stop. Are you for real? What is going on in here on this day? What's in there? It's like grabbing it. There's a ghost in the wall. On the bright side of this being really difficult, if I can get it in there, it's probably never coming out. Don't do that. Oh yeah, it's metal. Huh, what do you know? Well, that explains it. That's a giant hole. Let's see, we need to assess the situation. What if I just use a screw? Is that okay? Can I do that? I assume so. It's not like so heavy that no, it's pretty heavy. It is, it's pretty heavy. Am I worried? How worried am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried am I? A 6. Maybe a 7, because if this fell off the wall, it would hit that glass table. And that's a giant hole. That's a real big hole. My finger can go in there. And this is a big finger. I've got pretty big hands for a girl. So like, that's a crazy hole that I've just made right there. And it wasn't my fault. If anybody wants to come in here and be like, it was your fault, you should have known. I shouldn't have known, because how was I supposed to know? This house is old. I didn't know that there was going to be metal in there instead of wood. Yeah, that's sturdy. That's fine. We'll be fine. They'll be fine, I'll be fine, you'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That string has a little bit of give and it's really freaking me out. Nobody touch it. Anybody that comes over, don't touch the mirror. There's a name on it. Warren Coy? Warren Croy, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, whoever made it. Very pretty. Thank you so much. It's in my house now. And I really like it. I don't want this here. I don't like that you can see the cord, but like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm not buying a cord hider. I probably will eventually, actually. Look, I pulled my hair over and now I look like a pilgrim. Eventually, I'm gonna replace these because they just look bad. I thrifted them like 4 years ago, probably. And they just don't look very good. I need something that's fuller, for 1. But for 2, I want lilies But yeah, that's pretty. And I like that it reflects the light from the window. That was kind of why I wanted it right there. Also, it's just stunning, so I wanted it somewhere where people would see it. Can I walk in? Right here. We have all of this crap in front of the fireplace right now because my cats are trying to get in there because of the squirrel situation. I want to put something up here. Probably not something super big. That's kind of big, huh? I also just kind of don't want this one up here. I don't really have a ton of pictures that are horizontal. That was really the only one, so it might go up there until I find something else. Maybe I'll just sit it up there, because I kind of don't want to put a hole in the wall not knowing how big the next picture is going to be, because this one's big enough to where if I put the nail in, it's going to be kind of high, and then if I get a smaller picture, you'll probably be able to see where the hole was once I remove it, so I'm just going to make a little room. I love all of these things. That's why they're up here, because these are all my favorite things. Like this ashtray. Hey now. Hey, why is it stuck to the fireplace? Oh my god, why did that happen? It didn't rip any paint off, thank god, but like, are all of these like that? Stop. Okay, that's gonna be an issue. Anyway, this ashtray, you might remember this if you've been around for a while. It's from when I lived in Kansas City. Thought I donated it, and I found it in a box full of decorations that I hadn't used for the entirety of the 2 years that we were in the last place. This stuff isn't staying up here. It's just up here because it's my favorite out of all my decorations, and I wanted to keep them out. That way I remember that I have them. This side is way too cluttered. I know I just said that this isn't gonna stay here. I do want it to look like okay, you know? I have to look at it every day until I figure out where all this stuff is going. I don't know. I need surfaces. I still don't like it, but I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like I'm really unhappy with that. It's fine. It looked better before, but it's fine. So I did figure out what the situation is going to be over here. I'm gonna get a lacquered cabinet right here. I think it's gonna probably be either black or a similar color to the walls. Not sure yet. The reason I want it to be lacquered is because, one, this kitchen is insanely dark, and if I can find something lacquered with glass on top, it'll kind of reflect the light, which would be nice. Two, I just think they look pretty. It would be nice to display some of the glasses that we don't use super often and have like storage in the bottom, because right now we have so little storage in the kitchen. There's like a decent amount of cabinets, I guess, but they're really small. They're old, so like there's not a whole lot of depth or like height inside of them. And we just have too much stuff. I already got rid of so much of it. 3 big boxes full of stuff, and I still have things that I need to put in here. So yeah, I need that cabinet. I did find some on Marketplace already that I like that aren't lacquered, but I really am holding out hope for a lacquered one. Max $200 though. I'm not going over 200 bucks. If I can't find anything in that range, then I'll settle for something else, but I really, really want it to be lacquered. Come with me. There's this like silly little corner right here, and at first I thought about just putting a picture up and maybe like hanging a towel, but then I found the perfect little shelves. They go here, and then they jut out, and then they cut off, and then they go back in. 2. Then I can put little like knickknacks and trinkets and crap up there. And I thought about putting lights under the cabinets, because we've done that in every other place we've lived in. But I just don't think I don't know if it's the vibe here. Like, I do need more lighting in here, but I don't know if it's that kind of lighting, you know? Do you want to make a coffee? I got a Macy's gift card, and I went to town. I got this thing. I got all new pillows for our bed, and I also got a duvet insert that was so horrendously hot that I had to take it off. I can't use it, and I also can't return it. So I even got like the lightest weight, most breathable option that they had. Still way too hot. Spent a lot of money on that duvet insert for absolutely nothing. But this thing was totally worth it. And it's probably not a good idea for me to be making one of these right now because I'm already so anxious. Isn't that stunning? I never get sick of watching it. Do you see my my hoard? I have the box for this machine, but the old machine that I had, the red one, is in there. And then I have my super old drip coffee maker from Kansas City. Because I have trouble letting things go, I guess. I just feel like I'm gonna need them one day. That I need to get rid of them because I don't have storage here to be keeping something like that, you know? And I love this thing so much. I already had to contact customer service because the first one that I bought wasn't this one. I bought the only one that was available at Macy's. It didn't work, like the gauge didn't work and the little, what's that called, frother didn't work. I contacted them and they were like, throw that thing away, we're gonna send you a new one. I didn't throw it away. I gave it to my friend. There was nothing, at least I don't think, that was dangerous about it. In my professional opinion, there was nothing dangerous about that last one. It just the gauge didn't work, which like isn't a giant deal, I don't think, because the coffee was still perfectly fine. Like it came out exactly like it does with this one. But I wanted the gauge to work because I want to get good at making espresso, you know? So that mattered to me. And yeah, they sent me a new one. And I gave my friend the old one. And we agreed that if it blows his face off, he won't be mad at me, so. But I really, is it even okay for me to talk about that? Will I get in trouble? They told me to like take a picture of the cord cut off and send it in and I didn't do that because I gave it away. Was I like legally not allowed to give it away? No, surely not, right? I don't know. I'm gonna turn this into a latte because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't drink it like this. When I was getting ready this morning, I had already drank a latte, a pretty big one, because I made a double shot latte yesterday, and I added extra milk. That way I would just have like an extra large latte, and then I didn't have to finish it yesterday. I could just drink it this morning. So I drank the rest of it this morning, but it had marinated overnight. And I noticed that whenever I drink a coffee that was made the night before, it's so much stronger for some reason. Like, I doubt there's any science behind that, but for some reason it gives me more anxiety, and it like affects my body more. I don't know why. I drank it this morning while I was getting ready and I got so much anxiety thinking about AI that I was like sweating while I was getting ready. Anyway, I kind of wanted to hang this mirror up on the wall right here, but it's really heavy and judging by the situation that just occurred out in the living room, I don't know if I can do that. Let me see if there's any studs because I need to avoid them if there are. There's one here. And that is almost exactly where I wanted this mirror to go. I have these anchors for use in hollow walls. It can hold up to 95 pounds in drywall. Now, what is drywall shear?
From Alibaba.com. Drywall shears are general purpose scissors used.
What is drywall shear? Now, if I rip a giant hole in the wall, will I be mad? Yeah. Do I even actually want this here? I mean, I do. But also, in my last apartment, I had it hanging up, and every morning our cat, or sometimes even at night, our cat would push on it to get it to like rock on the wall to make us mad. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do it. I'll do it some other time if I like decide I really, really need to. It would be nice to have a mirror in here, but I don't think I want to deal with, one, the repercussions of having a mirror on the wall because my cat won't leave it alone, and two, potentially messing up hanging it. Doesn't feel worth it. The other day I got a spurt of energy and I wanted to run outside and this was in my pocket with these pants on, and it just fell right out. Sometimes I feel like a dog that gets zoomies and I just like need to book it. And I did, and it like messed up my case. There's a bunch of scratches all over it now. All because I was just being whimsical and fun. It was kind of weird though. I think if somebody did that in front of me I'd be like, what are they doing? I just really needed to get it out of my system. In our last apartment, we had a really, really, like, eerily long hallway. And sometimes when I was in there, I would take the garbage out, which was on, like, the opposite end of the hallway. And I would run back to my apartment. And that really did it for me. But I don't have a hallway here that I can run in. So I just have to do it when I find a chance. I'm in a mood to drill, but I don't really have anything else that I'm positive about hanging right now. So what should we do? Oh, I could hang my makeup mirror, but I was kind of unsure about that. Follow me, we're going in here. I think I want to hang it right here. I was going to be lazy about it and not put anchors in, but now that I'm holding it, I kind of feel like I should. It's not heavy, but the pull is a lot, and I'm kind of worried I'm just going to rip the screws out of the wall. I'm going to go grab anchors and a hammer. Yeah, that is sturdy. Why is the thing itself crooked? I was gonna say that was like the quickest I've ever hung anything up in my life, but that was why, because I did it bad. Coffee, I forgot I made that. Look at how beautiful these lamps are. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're vintage IKEA. Vintage. I think they're not vintage, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're from like 2011 or something. They're so beautiful. I love them so much. Like in the top 3 of my favorite lamps I've ever bought. I just got these side tables like 6 to 8 to 12 months ago. I don't remember when I got them. And I like them a lot, but I don't know if they really fit the vibe in here because they're metal. I just kind of feel like the apartment in general is a lot softer than the last apartment we were in, and I don't really know if the metal side tables really go. Let me close this window. At nighttime, it is so insanely like warm and cozy and soft in here. I'm gonna keep it really simple in here. Put some pictures up there. I'm gonna have to get new bedding because our sheets are so stretched out from us rolling like little gas station hot dogs at night. And then I also wanted to get something that's not a duvet cover. Even though this is really new, I thought I was gonna be able to get a duvet insert that didn't make me sweat like a little piggy in the middle of the night, but unfortunately I do. So I think I'm just gonna get a really like thick but breathable blanket to put on top of here. I think that's just about it. I don't really want to do much. Thought about painting, probably not gonna do that. The walls are this like stunning cream color. I don't know if you can see it on camera whenever I walk around, but they're not white. They're cream, and it's like a really nice color, and I don't want to cover that because I feel like it's doing exactly what I wanted to do. I'm out of breath. I'm still nervous. I'm still very nervous. Is there anything else that I could do with you while you're here? I don't think so. I don't think there's much to do. Most of the things that I'm going to be doing are going to happen next month or the month after. I'm really prioritizing getting curtains for one. I need curtains for like my peace of mind. I need to get sheets. That's number 2 because the sheet comes off the bed every night and I can't live like that. Number 3, well actually that's number 3. Number 2 is the cabinet. That's very important to me, but I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to find. So 2 or 3. I also wanted to get a different table for the TV. This one's just like a little too tall, just a little. So I'm gonna get something that's a few inches shorter, maybe like here, and probably a little bit wider, maybe here. Don't do that to me. He like blew on me. I'm gonna put my own mirror on this wall since they ripped me of my dreams, my hopes, and my aspirations. I will put my own mirror on the wall and it will be big. Probably a dining table. Don't know. Litter box is right there. We're not going to be eating at it, even if we get one. But it'd be nice to have like the option of extra seating right here. And it would have to be small. That way it wasn't in the way. Probably a plant of some sort. Kind of want a palm. Can't have a real one because the cats will eat it, but maybe like an artificial silk palm would be pretty. We're in the little nook, if you will, the hallway. Welcome to the hallway. I want to put art right here. Of some sort. This sort of vibe, but 3 or 4 or 5. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about all of this. I think it's all pretty good ideas, and I'm excited to be able to like actually execute the things I'm talking about. And I will. I'm so much more excited about this apartment than I was about the last apartment. I'm just like so ready to start really doing stuff to it, and I promise I will bring you along with me. I will do things with you, and I'm sorry we can't do them right now, but we will do them eventually when we have the money. It'll be fun. and it'll look really good. And I hope you're excited because I'm excited. One last thing. Remember back when I had those tall stools that were like much too tall for the island in our last apartment? They would be perfect here. I need to get rid of these. I already found ones that I want to buy on Marketplace. They've been there for a month, so I'm almost positive they'll still be there next month, and I'm gonna buy them. I'm going to go do my work. I have 7 assignments left to do before Monday, and today's, what's today?
Today is Thursday,
Oh
October 30th.
God. I'm gonna go work on that. Or maybe I'm gonna edit this video because I can do whatever I want. I'll talk to you next time. If you have any ideas for the place, let me know. If you have any gripes, don't tell me. I don't need to hear it.